Thank you for joining Stardust in Motion. This is a bonus reading. My name is Rob. If you resonate with this reading at all, please subscribe to stay connected or even just give a like or a comment. All signs. I usually start with a different deck, this one, but I feel like I want to use this one today. This was gifted to me by a friend, this deck. Very, very good friend. And they say that's usually the best way to use the tarot deck, is when it's gifted to you. All right. What does someone in this reading need to know? There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are getting nothing but major arcanas. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I wanted the cards to come out a certain way. And if they don't come out that way, this is not what I'm calling in for my spirit guides. There we go. That's how I want it to come out. Does someone need to know? Another major arcana. All right. The Hierophant came out reversed. This is okay. So it looks like there's like a relationship that didn't work out. It could also have ended in a divorce or a separation. And this is the Hierophant. This is signifying. I feel like it could have been a relationship that actually was older, that lasted. So that's why I said it could have been a divorce or a marriage, or it could just be like a long-term relationship that I feel like has ended. And the Tower card came out, and the High Priestess. Someone here, was emotionally distraught. That this affected, I feel like hurt you like really deeply. And I feel like it affected you physically, okay? And here's a Lover's card. I didn't even notice that. This is a falling out with like a soulmate, with a lover. And and then the Tower, I feel like your home was affected, your mental well-being was affected. I feel like you guys had to retreat and really try to access your your spiritual side, praying to God like everything would work out, not understanding, feeling confusion, and then also understanding. I feel like there was just something that really needed to stop, happening, because it was incredibly destructive. And I feel like there were warnings. Somebody could have gotten hurt here. The cause of this, again, is the Lover's card. There was a falling out, an argument. Things were not peaceful. Things were just not okay. I feel like there was just arguing, a lot of arguing, and a lot of words being said, feelings being hurt. This is a Taurus card. you know, and this is also Gemini. You guys may have Taurus or Gemini, or your partner may. And some of you have possibly decided to either go on vacation or rest or take care of yourselves. Possibly even, if not that, then also just somehow retreating and stepping away from that. Possibly even, I don't want to like, possibly even medicating, just trying to just get a peace of mind here. Resting is was so important to you. I feel like that's going in the past, okay? And the good thing is, like, I don't feel like it was too much. I feel like you did what you had to in order to have a peace of mind. There was someone who said something, and I feel like there's like it was just done in like such a vindictive way. It was just said in such a, like someone came. I'm not sure if it was your partner, or it's someone that you know, could be a female. But I feel like someone just wants to strike back. Now, I don't know if this is also your energy too, like possibly seeking, um, like not like wanting wanting an apology, wanting to like talk things out, and like that's really crowning you. And I feel like what was said was just, the communication there was just, I feel like, vicious. It was just really, it was unnecessary and it was vicious. Temperance is here. Some of you are really going to lose your patience with something. This is a major arcana. And another major arcana, because it's really calling on you. Like you can, you know you can do it. You know you can have, it's saying please. Spirit guide is saying please, please. We know you have patience. We know you can do it. Just please. We know this is a lot to take, but just have patience with this, with what's going on. Just have patience, and then also nurture yourself and keep taking care of yourself, because at some point you're going to neglect yourself. And then I feel like there's a risk here of possibly drinking too much, or over medicating, or just not physically taking care of yourself. Be patient with yourself, and then also try to be patient with other people, because they're going through something, you know. But and whatever they're going through, you know, and it's a lot to ask you to be patient with them, because they're just going through something that possibly, like, it's their journey, their life, like, you know, it's their battle that they have to overcome. And it sucks because you're there and they're in your sphere, you know. And then also taking on that, your environment, and then also yourself, is just kind of overwhelming. And it's saying, but please, please, just be kind and be gentle, and try to see the bigger picture and tap into your heart and your love really for yourself. I'm going to pull out a few more cards. Bear with me. Princess of Swords. Eight of Swords. Okay. So the Queen of Swords had come up, right? Remember I told you about striking back, right? And this is also in your energy, Princess of Swords, reversed. It feels like you, like some of you really want to tell someone off and feel like that justice was not served, justice was not done. Trying to handle things, and it's really like stressing you out to the point like you're thinking about it a lot, and you're not thinking about other things as much as you should. So this is about having tact. Having tact and not putting so much energy into the mind space, because to be to be happy is like, let's say you're an Aries, right? You embrace your fire side, but don't be all fire. Like, you have to balance out all the other elements to have a fully, like, a fulfilled life. You have to have earth, you have to have water, you have to have air and fire. So for any sign here that's watching, it's about being balanced. Don't spend too much time in your head with that air energy, okay? And that can happen to any of you. It's about being balanced. So try to be grounded. Try to access your heart, learn how to be gentle and kind to yourself, okay? And then also find that passion, that desire, that calling, something that you're in alignment with. Your environment is the first word, like I think of, is really tricky to get around, to get things done. It's really tricky, and it's kind of like confusing because I feel like there's a lot of people saying this and saying that, and it's about weeding out, who's saying the right thing, really listening and discerning what is the true information here. There's a calling also to possibly check the documents, any legal documents, any contracts that are around you also. There's just a lot going on with you and around you. And also in social media, try not to get too caught up because it may just be like overwhelming, especially if you're looking at someone's page, okay? Again, your environment is just filled with a lot of air energy, and then you're also taking in that air energy as well. And air is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So for any of you that may have that in your chart too, just rein that in, just check that, and then for those of you that are not, you're accessing it too much, that air energy. But yeah, your environment, really, you need to be very careful and discerning, because it's like a cobweb, right? And it's kind of hard to work your way around it. Whatever you're trying to do, let's say it's to buy a new home, it feels like it's just like information overload too. There's a hope here. There's a hope here of finally getting grounded and stable. This is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And she's weaving something. She's making like a fabric, right? And that fabrics, when you're weaving, it takes time. So it's telling you to really be patient with yourself. As I said before, really be patient and access like the other elements in here. It's earth energy. Be grounded, get rooted in nature. Um, so I feel like some of you already know this. And then there's also, and it's also about eating healthy too. And like maybe some of you may be needing to eat more greens. So it's not only about being grounded, but also grounding your body. Okay, getting in alignment with your body and with nature, because that will bring you the peace that you're looking for. And then also, when you become healthier in all of your elements, right? You're actually going to start to see success, and things start manifest your way. And whatever that you've been working really hard for, you're actually going to see it come true. It's like, it's like, it makes me feel like a sinking feeling in my stomach, like, just waiting for progress, waiting for a positive result, a breakthrough or something. But it's about seeing that after all this time. Okay, so this is I think the final card here is the Six of Pentacles, and this is, again, more earth energy. So you're actually going to be harnessing that, and this is about being successful, being victorious, being in a place where you can actually give to other people and give of yourself, because some of you may feel like you may not be ready to enter a relationship. And this is about finally being able and feeling good enough to say, hey, I'm ready to start again. And it could be with that old person, or it could be with a new person. But this is a card that is showing like everything is aligned in your favor, and you will be helping Also other people too, with there's going to be a turning point in your life where you're actually going to see more income come your way. So you'll be helping people, possibly helping people get jobs, or maybe they might even be working with you. And for regarding a relationship, this is about actually finding that one person, or being with that one person, and everything is finally peaceful and okay. Your home is right, your family is good. You can actually start to build a family, and and if you were already, don't have one. But it's about taking things to the next level and feeling absolute bliss, contentment, and wealthy in every kind of way. All right, if you resonated with this reading, please let me know. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to do your reading.